It's week 1 of the National Football League. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Bulls and the Voyagers, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in the shadow of the Eiffel Tower in the fabulous European capital of Paris, France. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Brooklyn Bulls taking on the Voyagers of Paris. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from the City of Light. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a peek at a guy with a lot of experience. His 9th year now in the NFL under center.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
From the 21, here's second down and 7. Quick throw, complete out wide here to Green. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Now Sanders. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
This week, such an important one for his entire offense, but for him especially. He wants to start this new season off strong. He's got big plans for this year. Wants it to be one where he finishes among the league's best while leading his team to the postseason. A strong opening week is a great start to that and can create momentum that carries over not just to next week, but the next few weeks as well. A rising tide raises all ships, and if he can start this season off strong, his offense will benefit.
There's a nice move. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they're doing.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. A first carry now for Thompson. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 11 yards there, 1st down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
On 1st and 10, Anderson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Now Anderson. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
Got a good chance to get the first points of the game on the board.
1/3. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Right back to him on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them. And boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, fingers crossed here, first quarter of a new season, already an injury. Well, they attend to him. We'll step aside. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal.
Anderson. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing again. Anderson. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up. Patterson's kick is good.
And they'll make it 3-0 here in the first.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he powers his way past the 30. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go to Johnson again. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you look at the list of cities that most people thought were likely to entertain taking on a relocated NFL franchise. London was likely at the top of the list, but this city, Paris, hosted the 2024 games. They have the infrastructure. The fan base is coming along, and it's going to be interesting to watch how this team is received here in the French capital. So far, the early returns, excellent.
Johnson running left.
And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd down and 2.
Here's Baker. Off the bootleg. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
It looked like they were trying to get him outside there, but this defense had different plans.
Yeah, they really had an outside-in kind of a pass rush. It's almost like when you're covering a punt. You can't let him get to the outside and get to the sideline. You force him to stay in the middle of the field, and they did exactly that and made the play.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And Sanders now to return.
A nice punt, but a good run back as well of 13 yards.
And that will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now Anderson throwing to start the drive. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And touchdown! A big play there. 72 yards.
And the Bulls are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And he showcased his blazing speed on that one.
Was he wearing football cleats or track spikes? Because he was gone. Big-time play, and just think about what that does if you're a receiver on the team with him. Well, that's got to open things up for you as well, because if I'm a defense, I've got to get back deeper and deeper in order to keep him in front. But I'm not sure how many can actually keep him in front with that speed.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. 10-0 to score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession. This 2nd and 4 as they've got it as we resume action. To throw is Baker. Off play action. And the reception made by Gray. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Second catch for him today, and they'll wind up a first down.
But certainly as a fan, you get a little bit nervous when you see him make those kind of throws. But they work on that in practice more than we know. And most of them now know their limits and know what they can get away with. And there's a completion right there.
On 1st and 10, Baker. He gets this one to Johnson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 40. And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. Back to throw again. And that one's going to come up a little short. It's incomplete.
And now to common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Fair to say it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line.
Off play action. Anderson. Out left, Allison's got it. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
First down, home.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this again? So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a handoff up the middle. Fry. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Pressure, he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. And on now is the punter, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Paris offense out to have another go at it. The results for them so far not that great. Well, not good at all. 3 drives, 3 punts.
Yeah, and now what you're doing is you're looking at your play sheet. You're trying to figure out what you're going against defensively. I wonder, are they showing them something they haven't seen or anticipated in practice, and maybe that's throwing them off? Or do they just have to go to a different...
And now the monkey's free. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Took just 1 play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Back to throw. Baker. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun. Baker. And his throw is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A solid gain of 15 yards at the sticks move.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. The left side completion to Jones. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. On the right side, caught by Green. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Our first red zone chance of the new season now as they come up 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Johnson. Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Extra point right down the middle, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. We'll remind you in just a couple of minutes we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him, and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Anderson on 1st and 10. That one caught by Ellison. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Looking to throw. Anderson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
A gain of 12. And the Brooklyn first down.
Anderson now throwing on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because the incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Giving Kramer excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Here's the Paris offense ready to take possession. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figured from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't take a sack here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on and recover yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Green with a catch left side. It's past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Baker. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Baker. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Baker. He's got his target. That's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the offense will burn that 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. He's got Green. Texas just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a first down.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Baker. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Baker from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Now on 4th down, out comes a field goal unit here. From the left hash, this from 34. And this one is right through. And that will knock us off at 10. Maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Fisher. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before break. Anderson. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Fisher. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really in all facets. This ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, Fly. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 3rd down, Fly. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Fisher. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Anderson. Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Well, we all know possessions are crucial in a tie game. And let's face it, I really didn't need to tell you that. You already knew it. So when he sees he's got nothing good going, an excellent decision to just send that one to the sideline.
From the gun on 3rd down, Anderson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a first down. Up the middle they go. Fly. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Fly. The 2nd down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Play number 9 of the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Anderson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down. They bring their punter out there now as he's on here to punt it away. And this this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is, at the 6-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. And he hedges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the draw, here's Johnson. And he's only able to work this from the 8 to the 10 for a pickup of 2.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. And meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Fielded at the 43. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Anderson. Left side here, and it's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
A gain of 14. 1st down, goal.
Here's Anderson on 1st down. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And his guys have taken the lead.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Paris offense out to have another go at it. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Baker. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. They try the left side with Johnson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now Baker off the play fake. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, Johnson. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Voyagers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back one, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Over the middle, complete. It's Fisher. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards to pick up there.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target. And that's how he'll show the defense.
Well, just shy of midfield. Here's a second down and 9. Back to throw. Anderson. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. To throw is Anderson on third down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
That's a pretty throw right there. That ball's in the air a long time, but it's right on the money on the right sideline. A really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the sideline. What a completion there. Big-time arm strength. Very nice route.
Back now here on EA Sports. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. And able to get this to the 31.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Trying to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down and move it closer. Throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He's just not at his focus in this game. It's not one drop. It's not 2. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. Harrison's kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here, 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Here's the Paris offense ready to take possession. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's exactly what offenses try to avoid by using motion and throwing different formations up. They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
And they work this well upfield across the 35. Last play they got stuffed in the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, and we watch him drive, but it would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
First down carry here for Johnson. Nice move. And showcasing those strong legs on that run. Getting through 1 tackle. Actually winds up getting 8 there. During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. 2nd and a couple. We always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. They'll get through as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play play fake. Baker. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Looking to throw. Baker. He finds his man complete. That's Craig. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. And the question now, can they get closer on 3rd down? A field goal from here, you're looking at right about a 52-yarder. And he's got the first as they bring him down at the 28-yard line. 76 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
28-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Baker. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
On the very outer edge of field goal range, it would be 56 yards if they got nothing here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Baker. Under pressure, they got him again. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. And they'll send out their punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Now Anderson on 1st and 10. Looking middle, that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
It's 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
Now a give, right side. Fry. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Well, they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait, because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes us forward for about 6. 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Anderson. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Not totally hard free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Fisher. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They face a 2nd down, but they are in field goal range. On 2nd down now. Fry. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. How about this? They'll try the option, left side. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bulls are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Patterson now for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays.
17.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The situation for him offensively as follows. Down by 10, just over a minute 40 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Off play action. Baker. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught on the sideline. Are the feet in? They are. What a catch. Out to the flat here for Johnson. There he goes again. Touchdown. A great effort there. With now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Voyagers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hamstring. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. CD, always a little extra excitement for...